Friday afternoon in Little India. Along this busy street, Singaporeans and tourists alike shop for bargains. Friday night, some say a different kind of buying is going on. He's looking for money, he is looking for company. Hello and welcome to this brand new season of Get Real. A month ago, the Get Real team was tipped off by a viewer that some male foreign workers were moonlighting in the area. It's a risky business they are involved in more ways than one. The construction industry is a key economic sector in Singapore. Out of 580,000 foreigners who are work permit holders here, 135,000 are construction workers. Many are from the Indian subcontinent. Work permit holders must not earn more than 1,800 Singapore dollars a month, and they cannot moonlight in other jobs. 5 p.m. Shipping is another key sector. These workers have just finished work for the day, one that usually begins at 8 in the morning. For every overtime hour put in, foreign workers get $2 more. On an average day, they can earn about 20 Singapore dollars. But according to the viewer who tipped us off, some foreign workers can bring in $50 more in just one night by offering sexual services to male strangers picked up on the street. Our viewer had been approached by them. I spoke to those working in the area to find out if they have heard of such incidents.
我可以问你一个问题吗？你在这边做生意做多久了
？3年多了。
做3年多了。我问你好，我听说这里附近呢，好像说晚上，尤其是晚上了，有一些来自印度的客工他们在这里有接客的
接客。
对。
女孩子。
他就是男孩子接客，就是prostitution 啦。卖给男孩子，你有没有听说过？
没有听过嘞，我在这边卖都没有空啊。
I'm very surprised. I have not heard about this before. Yes.
Okay. And because you have not heard. Any other reasons why you're surprised?
No, I mean, I'm running a shop here 2 years already. So, but I've not seen all this before. We walk around here and we have not seen all this happening.
If something like this happens, would you be worried that it will maybe affect your business?
I think so, yeah, it will affect our business, correct. Because tourists won't come here, then it becomes like, so it will affect our business some way or another.
你有没有看过，比如说就是一些印度客工啦，跟新加坡的华族男人一起逛街在这儿？
也有啊，但是不是你想象中那种那种。
你怎么知道呢？
有那种怎么讲呢？感觉吧，应该是不会有吧，对不对？
The shopkeepers may not have witnessed nor heard of such activities, but I also spoke to 2 other workers in the area, one a restaurant worker and the other a hotel staff, and they tell me such activities are for real. But they would not share their stories on camera, saying their bosses disapproved of them talking to the media. Well, if the day did not yield any answers, the night might. These foreign workers are said to stand in groups at pick-up points to wait for customers. We staked out the area over 7 nights. On our first night, we did not see anything out of the ordinary. As this part of Little India was a regular hangout for Indian nationals, it was not unusual to see groups of them about. On our second night, we sent in Sam, who went undercover for us. The brief to Sam was to hang around as if waiting for a friend and to observe what happens. Sam was not
the only man who was seen standing about on his own that night.
We saw that there were also other men hanging around as well. Tell me what you saw.
I saw that they were walking around, hanging and loitering at those places, very open public areas where these very pretty young workers, Indian workers, are hanging around. Basically, I noticed that what they do is they smile at the guys, the Indian guys, and they try to make eye contact. And some of them take the first step in approaching them instead of waiting for these Indian guys to approach them. I could roughly tell that, something was going on there. Yeah, so you could see that firstly it was eye contact and then smiling at each other from a distance, and then they move closer and they start talking. And one guy would just leave with the Chinese guy.
Sam had another task. He was to find out if soliciting happens, if any of the men would approach him to sell their services. Find out what happened after the break.